The Toronto Raptors saved me. Okay, that might be a little bit dramatic, but let me clarify what I'm trying to say here. Hey everyone, welcome back to another mental health discussion. After a long, crazy, insane year, I finally found some time to film these again. I'm going to do these a little differently than I had originally intentioned when I first made this channel. Instead of every week, these are going to be every other week. And the idea behind each video will be that I'm going to tell a story of an experience that I've had, the details, and how it not only relates to mental health, but also how you guys can take it and use it to inspire yourselves in your own journeys. So hopefully you like them. I don't think my life's very interesting, but we'll give it a go. So for this week, I'm talking about the overdramatic statement that I just said, that the Toronto Raptors have saved me. Before I get too deep into that, I need to give you guys some context about everything I'm talking about here. First off, I was never really a basketball fan until the year of 2016, when I went off to university for the first time. Sports were a great way to, interact, connect, and communicate with the people in my residence. And as an athlete myself, I found it very easy to connect with the athletes on a personal level. My friends from residence were fans of, basketball, football, baseball, soccer, all the sports you can think of, but I was really more drawn towards basketball than the others. Additionally, 2016 was also when all the distractions in my life were gone and I was forced to meet my mental health struggles head on. So watching basketball and, being with friends watching basketball was always a way to... It was kind of like an outlet for me. It got me away from my own mind and really allowed me to live in the present, which I really appreciated. Also, if you haven't seen my video against my sister, I'm a pretty good basketball player myself, so I really connected to the NBA players. That's a lie. I'm not. Please don't take that seriously. So fast forward to 2019. It's right before the Raptors face Philadelphia in the semifinals of the playoffs. I'm feeling good. My friends and I are excited. We have this feeling that this Raptors team is different, which of course we find out it is. And then my girlfriend breaks up with me. So this breakup hit me like a frickin' truck, and I need to specify why here because it's super important to the story. This relationship that I was in had many highlights and many good moments, but we weren't ever meant for each other. But other situations, which, I'll get into for further videos, had caused me to become dependent on that relationship. It made me feel like this was my future with this person and anything else was no good for me. I felt like if I didn't have this person in my life building this future, I had nothing to live for. So when she broke up with me, at the time that she did, it felt like this balloon that you would call my life, someone had taken it and popped it. I felt defeated. I felt deflated. I felt like my future was over. Now, I'm a guy that really likes a plan. And I like things to go according to that plan. Whether I like to admit it or not, there's always a plan in my head for the future. And if my plan doesn't go according to what I envisioned, I get really anxious and I feel like I'm spiraling out of control. And that's exactly what happened. My therapist worked with me on it. I'm way better now, but that's exactly what happened in that moment. I didn't have a job at the time, so I had a lot of time to myself, and I would spend this time not eating, locked in my room or in the basement thinking, nothing's going according to my plan anyway, so there's no point in living. Why would I live well if there's no point of living? Keep in mind, I'm 21 at this point. I'm 21 years old, and I feel like my life is over a relationship that, looking back, was never going to work anyway. I know a lot of you struggle with this planning ahead like I did, and this is the problem with planning ahead. When you plan ahead and you have depression and anxiety, something that, in the grand scheme of things may be super minor, like a relationship that doesn't work out, something that could be used as, a growing experience, a learning experience, actually proves to be detrimental to someone's mental health, even if, on the outside looking in, it doesn't seem so bad. So it's May of 2019. I'm locked in my basement. I'm not taking care of myself. I'm letting these inner demons take over my mental discussions, like the thoughts in my head. I'm basically a human zombie at this point, and just, allowing my negative thoughts to take control of me. And then I get a text. Hey man, Raps are on tonight. Want to come to Bollocks and have wings with us? That text was huge. I hadn't really reached out to my friends at all. A big part of it was because, I was the broken up guy. I didn't want to be a burden to my friends and be that guy crying in a corner because he was crying over a girl that was over him. But in that moment, the inner demons went away. And I texted back, hey man, sure. I got chills right now, man. I think about that text so often. It was those 3 words that got me dressed up and got me out of the house. Those 3 words got me hanging out with people that I cared about after locking myself in a room and basically hating myself for weeks. Those 3 words got me to order wings and beers and watch the Raptors with my friends. And man, was it ever glorious. We the North, baby. Here's the thing. Did it make me feel great immediately? Of course not. I wish I could sit here and tell you that the solution to depression and the cure for suicidal thoughts is to go out and get wings and beers with the guys. Believe me, I wish that was the solution. But that's not the case. Recovery is a lot more complicated than that. Here's why it helped me though. And why I made that statement at the beginning that the Raptors saved me. Because that playoff schedule gave me something to look forward to. In a time where the thoughts in my head were always, I want to die. I don't want to be here. They were met with, wait, but the Raptors are on tonight, which sounds absolutely ridiculous, especially when I'm saying this now. A part of me regrets making this video because it sounds stupid, but that was the case. The Raptors, their playoff run, and the presence of my friends gave me something to look forward to in a time where I wasn't looking forward to anything. And just like the games from 2016 all those years ago did for me, these games gave me some hours to really be in the moment and to get away from the inner demons I was facing. Did I struggle long after that summer? Yes. In fact, there were points after that summer where I was at my lowest. Some scary moments that I'll get into later. But in those moments, I was in the present. I was with the people I loved. I was happy. And the Raptors went on to win the championship, which gave me a lot of memorable moments with my friends and family. So what is the big lesson here in this over-exaggerated story? Well, when I'm at my lowest, when I have these suicidal thoughts, when I feel like life isn't worth it, I try to focus on gratitude. I try to find things that truly make me happy. Things that give me joy. Things that, even if for a second, light a fire in me. Focusing on these things and being around people that you really love, people that really support you and love you for who you are, does way more than people actually realize and give credit to. It's just a stupid basketball game. Yes, but emotionally it can mean so much more to someone who's struggling for so many reasons. So find these little things that give you joy. Focus on them. Bring them in the front of your mind and make them the stars of your show. Surround yourself with people you love and people that at the core level really make you happy and no matter what will be there for you. And last but not least, trust that life works itself out if you hold on just a little bit longer. Thank you for listening, guys. I'll see you next time.